So Crabada just launched their battle game. From what I know is the rewards are definitely worth doing. So I'm going to show you in this video how to remove your team, how to get yourself going, and more. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'm Blackter from Player vs. Meta, and let's get right into this video. So Player vs. Meta has partnered up with Emergent DAO. They are an up and coming DAO in this space. What their goal is to do is they're first going to do these Emergent Rising first edition NFTs. The NFT will give you access to a whitelist. Only whitelist people will be able to mint. The first edition has a supply of 1,000 and it's going to cost 0.05. The NFT is a membership token to the Emergent community. Whitelist will be through only application, and I'll have 30 whitelist spots. And like I said, if you want to check that out, it'll be down in the description down below. To give you kind of like a basic idea of what they're doing, they're going to be bringing gamers like ourselves and content creators together. This way you'll be able to learn about new and upcoming projects that are coming out, all kinds of ideas and concepts that we're thinking about. Like there's talks about Illuvium, DeFi Kingdom, there's talks about Star Atlas, Axie Infinity, Crabada, and even more than that. And also everyone's talking about new and upcoming projects like Ascenders. So if you want to have access to that, this is what this community is about. They're also going to be working on launching a launch pad in the future and adding some more utility to the passes. But right now it's going to give you access into the community, which I think is great because it's a nice community that they're building. And it'll also give you access into some of the games. Currently, they're working with 4 different games, which is Thetan Arena, Moonray, Red Village, and Human Park. This will give us early minting access, as well as being able to, they're also talking with current devs like Zedrun, and they're going to be able to connect you with devs in the space as well. So it's just a great opportunity if you're looking to get a little bit more connected with the community and have a better idea about the going on in the space. So first thing we're going to need to do is we need to remove our team from in-game. So you're going to click here and go to manage, and then we're going to start removing our team. For the battle game as well, you're going to need 3 crabs. So make sure you have 3 crabs available. Now we'll withdraw them, and this will move them into our inventory. Next thing you're going to need to do is make sure you download the battle game. You can click here, and this will be on the home screen. I will have this link down in the description as well, so you can get it. You click here, and then you click whichever version you want it on. So I have it on Windows, so I already downloaded the Windows version. Then we're going to go to our marketplace. We're going to see our crabs here. We need to click profile. In our profile, we need to have our email address here. Make sure you save an email address. This is going to be the one that you log into the battle game with. Next thing you need to do is you need to click the count button right here. Then we're going to transfer our crabs. Click the transfer button, and we're going to go from the swimmer account to our game account. Let's click all 3 crabs like this. And now that is going to transfer them to our game account. We're going to pay another gas fee. Click OK. Okay, that was successful. Now that they have been moved into the battle game, next thing we're going to need to do is open up the battle game. For the first time you're going to log in, you're going to need to send yourself an email. Like I said, you need to make sure you already linked your email up for you to be able to do that. You're going to get a password in your email. You're going to use that password and you're going to put it as your password to log into the game. And then you'll be able to log in. So once you're in, you can go into your inventory and you can kind of see where your crabs are. We can come here and check our crabs. So you can see that they have 24 energy. Each time we play one of the games, it's going to cost us 1 energy. We also have this food level, which every 10 levels of food makes your crab weaker. So you're going to need to feed your crabs food to be able to make them stronger and to heal them up. But let's start off by doing some of the adventure modes and just kind of trying to move up in the game. I've now been playing the battle mode for quite a while, so I have a better understanding of how you want to set up your teams and kind of how you want to do things in it. So every 5 levels are looting islands. So you can loot every time you go up 5 different levels. To be able to complete these levels, it doesn't matter how many stars you get, but the more stars that you complete, the more rewards you'll get. So pretty much consider each star here equaling 100 shell and 100 stars. The stars are used to level up your profile, and these are used to level up your character. So you can see how some of them are level 2. I have 2 that are level 2, and then I have 1 that are level 1. Also, I'm going to want to switch up for my team before I do this. I want to switch these 2 because I have type advantage over this guy with my middle. I'm also going to put my higher level 1 against it because it makes it a little bit better. Also to note, having your crabs separated means all crabs are going to get attacked separately. So this guy is going to attack this guy would attack this guy, and then this guy would attack this guy. But they have one guy in the front and the middle. That means this guy is the focus. So this guy, for our 3 crabs, because we have him in the back line, will actually attack this guy. Then they'll split up. So this guy would attack here, this guy would attack here, and then this guy would attack here. So that's kind of like a general idea of how the attacking works. I'll show that when we get into game. But yeah, we want to try and get as many of the 3 stars as we can. And also you only get the rewards once. And you can see how my guys are all focusing his middle crab. He already lost his middle crab there. And I also got a crit, which is pretty lucky. Oh, another crit as well. And there you go. You can see we attack there. And by the way, getting attacked on your guys actually makes them get their abilities sooner. And my guys have all eyes that have a 10% chance to stun, which is really nice because just getting stuns off are just really, really helpful. And there we go. So that shows you I just got another 3 stars. I'm going to get the reward of 100 for completing that. And we're just going to try and keep moving on. Again, for this as well, when we go to mining other players, it has a 30-minute timer if you do looting. So if you decide to mine, it's going to take 1 hour, while looting has a 30-minute cooldown. The one nice thing is you can do it 24 times. I like this because you can do it all in one time. So if you want to do the mines, you can go do it for an hour, come back later, do it for an hour, come back later, and you have 24 energy that you got to go through. If you're looting, you have to do it 24 times, and you would have to loot 24 times. And the way it works is every time you do a loot or do a mine, you lose food. What food does is it's relative to the character's level. So if your food's under 10, then you're going to pretty much your stats are going to be the same as if you were level 1. So the higher you go and the lower your food goes, like every 10 level of food equals 1 level that your character gets weaker. So if your character has 30 food and you only have 20 food left, then you'd be pretty much considered be level 2. So the only thing it does is like it gimps your stats a little bit when you're going into the battle mode. Also, again, if you're fighting someone and here, you kind of want to see how they have, what type of team they have, and if you have the advantage. And then also I prefer to just go for a 3 setup down the back line. You can also, I think, do it down the front line. I'm not really sure, but you can see also how you have type advantage as well. Try and not fight someone that's running a bulk seem like really strong to be able to like just have them as like your frontline tank. But if you do have like a triple team lineup that like where you have them all separated in different lanes, I think you still can beat the bulk teams as well. So hopefully that is a little bit of helpful information for you guys. I'm going to show an active mine. I already lost one because I was trying to get like a general idea how it works, but I'll show you how an active mine works in about 30 minutes once we're kind of back and able to do it. And then also for our crabs, there's 4 different things you're going to want to check out. First is your stats. By leveling up, you can see your stats will get increased. You need 500 shells per level. And this seems like it seems to be the way across the board. Doesn't matter if it's level 1, doesn't matter if it's level 2, it's still going to be 500 shells. The next thing that we're going to have to do is food. So to level up, it's going to require us 65 TUS to be able to feed them. You will earn TUS here through this. If you go into our inventory and we click food, we need to collect these 5 parts. These 5 parts will equal 51 TUS for each 5 that we turn in. So you want to really match the same number and you want them to all equal out to be the same number. So you're able to turn them into TUS. Also, the same thing for the sandwiches here. To make sandwiches, it's actually going to be the same. It's going to be 51 TUS, and it's going to heal you for pretty much 10 energy. So instead of spending 65, you can spend 51 or lose 51 of your rewards to kind of heal your crabs back up. I'm going to try and get to level 10 so I can show you if the rewards are any better versus the first island, but I'm pretty sure that both islands kind of have similar reward system and kind of equal the same rewards, but I'll get back to video once we kind of get to that point. Also, for the rewards that you can get from mining and looting, you can see them here on the white paper. So for 1 win, you equal 30 of the materials. For a mine loss, you equal 12 of the materials. That's pretty bad. If you're losing your mine, it equals the same as pretty much looting 4 times and losing 4 times, because you equal the same rewards. So if you're winning at least one of your attacks when you're looting, you get so much more rewards here because you're going to end up making so much more that it's going to definitely accelerate versus doing mining. Mining is nicer because it's a little bit more AFK and you don't have to attack into 4 different people. And the mines only take 1 hour where the loots take 30 minutes and you have to do it 4 times. You know, so it's 2 hours versus 1 hour here. But personally, I really just like doing the looting and getting all that done at one single time. And one thing that's nice as well, you can do all your looting in one single go, or you can do it all over a certain period of time or whatever and get it done whenever you want to, and it makes it a lot easier. But like, yeah, the potential reward is 300 TUS, where 1 mine win equals 160 TUS. So if we're looking at the TUS value, doing this 3 times, let's just say you only win 2 times every hour. If you're only winning 2 times every hour, you're earning 183 times 2, and then you're also getting another 30 for each of these. So you're getting 30 plus 30. I mean, this just clearly shows you the clear victor here. I mean, even if you lose all 4 times that you're mining and you're only getting 30 of the reward, like this is still equals the same here. Like your values are exactly the same. So I just don't see any point to mining unless you're just like, oh, I got to go away for, or I want to, you know, go away for an hour. But it doesn't matter either way because you still have to wait for the timer to be done. So I don't see any points of mining, and I think looting is definitely the way to go. The rewards just seem to be way better overall from doing it. You're still earning the same amount of experience for doing it. I guess like one thing you're earning less of is like shells. Even if you win all yours, you're earning a little bit less shells, but like you're still earning the same amount of CRA, and you're earning way more CRA if you're doing it multiple times as well. And the reason why I think doing the battle mode now, also when they do the 3x, it's going to be 5x on the battle mode versus doing it on the other game. Also, yeah, here you can see they're going to be starting the event starting from May 18th to June 1st. And for the idle game, you're going to be getting 3x CRA, but for the battle game, you'll be getting 5x CRA. So it's definitely way worth it to switch over to the battle game now. They really want to incentivize people moving over from the idle game to the battle game. They're really working towards that. Because you can also see this as well here. The bonus CRA will be until June 1st. 4 weeks after the battle game launches, on June 13th, all TUS rewards from mining expeditions in the idle game will be reduced by 15%. So you're losing more from staying on the idle game. And then they're also doing it where they're going to take out the CRA from the idle game as well. So you really just want to move over to the battle game as soon as possible, and getting a better understanding of the battle game will be a good idea. And as the game progresses and we get a little bit more idea of how it works, I'll be going into team builds, so you know, like perfect team builds and like things, the way to like set up your team exactly proper, so you should be able to win like almost all your battles. So when we get to that point, I'll definitely make an updated video for that as well to kind of get you up to date. It's now been 30 minutes and now I can claim my rewards. So I did get a loss, so I'm only going to get one of each, like you can see here. I got 0.3 CRA and one of each. Perfect. So we're going to do another loot as well while we're at it. Let's try and find one that looks pretty easy for us to beat. So let's go with this team here. Let's set all our guys up in the back, just one in a row like this. And then let's start. Okay, that one was already looted. Let's try and find another one that just got posted up. Okay, let's try this one and start. Okay, here we go. We're into game. We have our guys split up. Like I said, I personally like it being split up because I think it's going to give me a better chance. Also, the stun means he will not be able to attack for one turn. Oh, he got 2 crits on me. Really lucky from this guy to get all these crits on me. Pretty unlucky for us not getting any crits there, but we do end up getting a big hit on him. And we're going to get probably one more attack. Stunning him again, which is great. It means he'll never get attacked with his front guy. But we're using our ability, which sucks. Kind of using our ability on his front guy. He's going to kill one of our guys there. Ooh, we got destroyed this game because of all the crits from my opponent. So again, we are going to get 3 rewards, 3 of the things from here. Very unlucky. That one we lost mainly to just getting crit. He ended up critting us like 3 or 4 times where we got 0 crits off. So you can see kind of a lot of it comes down to RNG, even though we were playing against a team that we definitely had the advantage against. And here you can see all the rewards that I have. So if I had like 5 of each of these, I would be able to claim TUS. But you can see at these higher ones, these ones are only claimable for food. So you need spines here, cactus spines, all the stuff to be able to claim for food. And it's level 2 food, which will end up healing your food back for more. So if you want to do this, you can. But if you're just trying to farm TUS, definitely doing it on the lower levels is where you're going to be doing it. And another thing to note as well, these mine zones, no matter which mine zone you're in, will give you the same rewards. Like these 4 will give you the same rewards until you're on to the tier 2. And then the tier 2 will give you tier 2 rewards, which would be the stuff here. But you're still earning the same amount no matter if you're farming the first zone or if you're farming the 4th zone. So if you want, you just can continue farming the first zone and getting the same rewards. And the one nice thing about farming here is there's just gonna be a lot more people actually actively doing it. The higher you go, there's gonna be less people. So if you're trying to loot, it might be a little bit easier to loot people from the higher zones than the first zones. So like that's the only thing that really gives you kind of like a difference there. Other than that, you just be able to keep doing it. And like I said, if you're getting at least 2 wins per hour, your rewards are going to be a lot better. I would maybe look into getting yourself like a bulk or one of these organics. These seem to be kind of like the more tanky style crabs, but I don't really know yet. And like I said, I will have a more update video on that, kind of showing you what team of crabs you want to have set up to give you the best options of winning. But if you did find that video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.